Hello, and welcome to Victorious Yoga. Today we're actually going to focus on a quick meditation. Our meditation is going to focus on prosperity, and I don't just mean wealth in that aspect. I'm talking about the relationships we build with others, friendships, family, coworkers even, or just whatever's kind of meant to align with us in the moment. And then from that, you also want to recognize that food is prosperity as well. What comes into you, what you're receiving, environment, transportation, job, maybe even just networking connections, things that we don't realize are all part of prosperity and cover all aspects of our life. And once we open up one type of prosperity, it can actually allow other ones to open up for us that we didn't even realize we were blocking. So, with that in mind, remember that wealth comes in all different forms, not just money. And that when you focus on just one type of prosperity, it can actually block out others. Even health is a prosperity. I like to just give myself a different way to see things. And so through that, I'm extending that to you. With this meditation, remember we're always doing what feels comfortable for us in the moment. If you don't feel comfortable fully closing your eyes, you can pick a spot to focus on. Maybe you just half close your eyes to allow some light coming in, but still give you the whole visualizing aspect of things. And then I also like to imagine that I am a mountain. My thoughts are clouds, and clouds just float by. Mountains don't grab onto clouds, so I try not to grab onto my thoughts. But if I do catch myself doing that, I just come back into the moment. And we don't hold that against ourselves. We're training our mind to focus. Excuse me. With that, going forward, sometimes sitting still is hard, especially if you haven't grounded yet. Maybe you want to do some quick breath work, maybe box breathing. You can do 4 seconds inhale, 4 seconds hold, 4 seconds exhale, 4 seconds hold, and do that for 1 minute to 5 minutes to move yourself from the sympathetic nervous system over to the parasympathetic nervous system so that we're not in the fight, flight, freeze, fawn, or flop mode, but more aligned with the relaxation, healing, digestion, calm, and presence. And then with all that being said, we're going to move forward. If you want to put on some music for yourself, I'm not going to add music to this. We're going to be completely in the moment here so that you can hear me clearly. And we're going to do a mudra, which is, I believe it's said Kubera, Kubera, which is a wealth mudra. And that helps us to bring our focus here by putting our two fingertips, the pointer finger and the middle finger, to our thumbs, our ring fingers and pinky fingers wrapped in, resting on our knees, focusing on our breathing. You can close your eyes if you feel comfortable at this part. Notice your posture. You want your back to be easily aligned. I'm using a pillow to keep my spine in a neutral pose while also lifting me. And this allows my shoulders to naturally open up. And with my shoulders naturally opened up, it allows my breathing airway to naturally open up. And I also feel like I can hold the pose longer. So do what feels comfortable for you. Maybe you want to lie down. And we're going to enter this mindfully. We're going to do a quick body scan, focusing on the top of our head, allowing that to relax. Focusing on our whole scalp, letting that relax. Your face, allow it to relax. Your jaw and your ears, Allow to relax. Move to the back of your neck and the front of your throat. Relax. Move to your shoulders. Notice if they're tense and allow them to relax. We hold a lot of stress in our jaw, our throat, and our shoulders, so you should already start feeling your body relax into it. Your arms, your hands. Allow your shoulders and your upper back to relax together. Feel that move down your spine where you allow the middle of your back, your stomach, your lower back to relax. Bring that to your hips. If any tension's there, allow it to relax. Your upper legs, your lower legs, your ankles, your feet. And do a quick scan of the body, allowing it all to relax if there's any tension still held anywhere. We're going to picture a golden bubble starting from inside us, outlining our whole body, and moving out a little wider than your arms can reach if they were out all the way. Just notice that bubble, that shield. That's our prosperity that we allow in. Breathe into that for a moment. That bubble of prosperity is only going to allow in what's right for us and let everything else back bounce off of us. Only what's good and serves our highest good is welcome in. Next, I want you to envision your heart center, kind of just a green radiance of a bubble start to form there. And that's slowly going to move out until it covers your whole body. And then it's going to keep pushing out even further past the gold prosperity bubble. And what this green bubble represents for us is love. Only that of pure love for us, towards us, that allows us to extend to others may first come through the green bubble, the shield that we're creating. And then any prosperity offers from that, whether relationships, either romantic, family, friends, even maybe just acquaintances. Only the ones meant for us are allowed to come through, first through love, then prosperity, and then to ourselves. Only opportunities that serve our highest good, food, shelter, environments, only those are allowed to cross through our shields that we are creating now around us of protection. They serve our highest good as we breathe into them. Now we're just going to sit here and focus on our breath as we allow those shields to get stronger. Your mind might want to start to wander. Just bring it back. We always offer forgiveness to ourselves first so that it may extend out through us. I allow that which is for my highest good to come through to me and help to serve all those I meet and engage with. I allow prosperity that comes through with love that helps to better myself and others through me to come and reach me in good faith. I acknowledge that prosperity is welcome within me and allow to shine out through me. I allow myself to center in this energy and know that I help to better myself and the world through my actions that originate through my prosperity. I am in control of me, and through that, good can come of what I do and show to the world, what I allow and accept for myself, how I treat and interact with others. In moments when I catch myself in doubt, grief, fear, guilt, shame, I realize that these are just tools that help me realize a version of myself that doesn't serve me or others around me. And instead of taking them on, I allow them to correct my course, my actions, and my abilities to move forward in the way I see myself, in who I become, who I am, and who I have been. Through this prosperity, I find peace, love, and happiness, and I exude that out to the world. I am always becoming the best version of me that not only accepts prosperity in all the forms that are helpful and good, but also that I allow them to reflect from me out into the world. With that, we're going to slowly start to wiggle our toes. Release our hands from the mudra, rub them back and forth on our legs. Maybe sway gently side to side until we feel our head start to sway side to side. Take a deep breath as we come to stillness and open our eyes if they're closed. And come back into the moment. Notice if you feel different from when you started to when you finished. Maybe comment below on what you've noticed. And thank you for joining in this quick meditation. And enjoy the rest of your day or evening. And I hope to see you again.